Hello, sir.
Hello. How are you?
I did not move. You from I forgot the hell it was. Wow, it looks foggy. Not that I'm
Foggy.
groggy or foggy, but my picture looks foggy. Oh my god, it looks even worse on the TV. Is the picture that bad?
Let's have a look. Let me
Is
have
it
a
not,
look.
is it not bad on your end, Mark?
You look a little bit fuzzy, Carlos. Yeah.
It do look fuzzy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Turn the smoke machine off.
Oh, it's clear. Oh, it's cleared. It's clear. I think it's the sunlight through the shade.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's your show. Thanks, Carlos. Just screwed up. And just did whatever you had to. And no, what's going on, everyone? Carlos here. Disney World. Let's go back to the old days. God, we've been doing this for 3 years now. Hey, it's Carlos, Disney World freak. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. And I used to talk like this with my hands. I still talk with my hands. I'm Portuguese, damn it. This is what we do. But no, hey, welcome. Yeah, I know. We're not used to seeing this on a Tuesday. What's going on? Is he announcing, like, he's quitting, or somebody, he's after somebody to rant? No rants. No rants. No, we are getting close, Marcus. Look, I already see somebody in the chat. I just want to jump right into it. Jeff C is here. Jeff.
Jeff, hello. Hi, Jeff.
Your text, Jeff. Marco is not going to Disney. Marco probably hasn't eaten at any of these restaurants because Jeff C says how much he loves when Mark is on. Mark is here. So
yeah, I appreciate it, Jeff. So hello, hi.
So Mark, I'm leaving. You take over. You do whatever you want. We'll talk about fireworks for the next hour or half hour, whatever you want. But, I'll get into the rest of the chat in a second. But no, yeah, welcome. Welcome, 17 wonderful people. I see a couple of different names. I see a name I haven't seen here in a while. Here, I've seen them around, but we're going to, like I said, we'll get into the chat in a second. But yes, I'm doing this little show. We'll go over some Disney dining because our trip's coming up. But more importantly, what I used to always get excited for, when it used to be even 180 days. Oh, thank God they shrunk it to 60.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait as long. 180 days, still in a little meeting. No problem, Jeff. I saw that real quick. Jeff was supposed to be our specialist tonight. We're going to go over a couple other things. So, Jeff, if you have time, I told Jeff he doesn't have to. Anybody I invite doesn't have to come on. I'm not like, oh my God, I need people. No, I can do this alone. I used to hate doing it, but I can do it alone. Yeah, ADR, Advanced Dining Reservation, is coming up in 5 days. So we'll announce the restaurant Suzanne and I plan on eating. Again, things can change. We have a list of what they were going to eat at what restaurant. But after today's news, which we'll get into first, we might not eat anywhere. We might not be able to afford to eat anywhere. So that was not a jab for PayPal's or Super Chat, so don't send any. I'm just saying that, well, once you hear some news we have, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, before I even get into the chat, Marco, how are you, sir? How's the UK? How's Naomi? How's Beth? How is Dad? How's everybody? That's all I know.
Yeah, everybody's doing really well. Naomi's doing well. Beth's doing well. Everyone's doing really well. Of course, we've got a new king as well in the UK, so all change. But
that's right. It's been that long since we started.
Yeah, it's been that long. Yeah. There's a new king in town, literally.
There's a new king in town. So, wow, that is King Carlos. If you want to call him by a Spanish name, his name is Charles.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's right. It's been a while, but Naomi's growing, running around, grabbing everything. She's got the lighter for the fireworks. I heard.
Not quite, but
why
nearly.
Beth told me that, but yeah, no. Listen, if you are new here and I see one new name, and we'll get into that person in a second. But if you haven't subscribed to Mark yet, go subscribe to Mark. He doesn't put stuff out often, but when he does, I guarantee it's fireworks. And it's great. And what he was telling me off stream, it's going to get even better as the time goes. So definitely you want to be November 5th, right? Bonfire night.
November the 5th is bonfire night over here. Yeah, and for the past few years I've been doing a live stream of fireworks from my back garden. So I'll be doing the same again this year.
You had one 2 years ago. I think you had almost like 500 people watching. It was like. Or like, oh, we're going to sit back and watch Marco. I'm like, oh, no, mods. No, we actually have to work. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Well, of course, that was during lockdown. So normally people go out to bonfires and things on November the 5th. But everything got cancelled because everything was in lockdown. So I thought, well,
that's right.
Let's do something in my back garden. stream it. Yeah, 500 people were watching. So yeah, that was quite good.
And if anybody doesn't understand, if you are new here, back garden. I don't know why I keep on looking at Marco. Even though it's a match.
Backyard.
I got a mattress right there. I keep looking at backyard.
So I'm looking out the window.
Yeah. Well, I look this way to make believe I'm looking at you, but I'm actually looking at the playpen mattress for my granddaughter and a couple of toys and the door and more bags Suzanne bought. But let me welcome in the chat, and then we'll get going. We'll see if our other two guests will arrive. One already said he's in a meeting. My foodie partner, who's also going to Disney at the same time, was invited. Will he make it? He says he will. Who knows? I don't know with Dan anymore. But yeah, Mandy Adams, welcome in, Mandy. My wife says, TikTok. Hope he wasn't sleeping. No, babe, you woke me up with the 2 or 3 or 4 texts you sent me. Thankfully, you should be home already. It's 4:44. Oh no, you're working late as tomorrow. You should be home. You should be through that door, or maybe you just closed the car door. I heard something outside. So the great Marco laughing at Suzanne. Yeah, you never know. Molly, welcome in. The Ethan Armitage. I don't know, Ethan. Welcome in. It's not my Ethan, even because he's watching another YouTuber. He came in, Dad, can I put YouTube on the big TV? Not for me. He is watching something else. Suzanne is home. She just opened the door and gave me an eye. I haven't said anything bad yet, but she gave me an eye. Just one eye. She is not Mike Wazowski. He might be in the chat, but she gave me one eye. Glenn Castro, welcome in. Glenn, I'm just sick of this heat where we live. I'm so fed up with turning the air conditioner on. The air conditioner is on. But Ethan, welcome in. If you're new here, hey buddy, nice seeing you. Uncle Ethan, he said. Okay, Uncle Ethan. Mine's an Uncle Ethan too, but he says tomorrow's his birthday. Mine is not birthday tomorrow, so that can't be my child. So Ethan, happy birthday to you tomorrow. Verna Marie, which if anybody doesn't know, is Glenn Castro's wife. Now you know, but I have announced that before. So Verna and Glenn here. Verna, aren't you sick of the heat too? Hopefully you had a good day at your job. I know what you do for a living, so we always hope that you have a good day there. Where was I? Tomorrow's my birthday. Jeff C. I already said Jeff C. Jeff, we're always thinking of you. Jeff, I realized you sent me a text, your last text, and I'm sorry, I forgot. I wanted to reply back, but I was doing something, and then that's just me and my brain. I just forget, and here we are today, me apologizing to you. I do true story, says Jeff C. What she's saying about because Marco is here. Yes, he sent me a text. Love when Mark is on. He doesn't like when I'm on. He just likes when Mark is here. So, wow, how does this chat freeze even on a YouTube app? I am not on. My gosh, help me, folks. No, don't help me because usually that means something else. Without giving anything away, I was just at Pinto's 50 minutes ago. Glenn, man, just drive by and honk the horn. I'll come out and shake your hand. We don't have to, I don't have to make a love story out of it or something. This guy literally, Glenn Castro and Verna Marie, live. And what he just said, without giving anything away, I'll point right there. And it's literally, wow, I can literally, yes, Marco, yes. Yes, right there. Wow. But no, Glenn, one day we'll meet up somewhere when it's still nice. I'll come say hi. If Suzanne will come say hi, we'll come say hi to you and Verna. Literally, they live right. Well, I don't know if they live right there, but he was right there. We smile a lot when Mario was on. All right, well, I'm going to invite Mario on next time. Mario is Jeff C, but I know a couple of Marios. I can get a couple. Unless you meant Super Mario, we'll get him here too.
Dress up as a little boy with a mustache.
Yeah, I saw that. Autocorrect. Damn autocorrect. This is our dreams, the specialist for tonight, if he ever pops on. Again, doesn't have to, but he's at a meeting right now. Leanne Sherbick. Leanne, I love Leanne. Leanne is my Leanne's like the female version of me. And I'm going to say this to the people that really know
is that a compliment?
The people that know me off stream, okay? Leanne, I hope I'm not hurting you now, but for the people that know me off stream, they're like, wow, Leanne. Yeah, Leanne, me and Leanne and Suzanne, we could hang out. We don't even need a bar, but we can hang out. I'm telling you, that's stuff that we would say. Zippity Doo Doug, welcome in. What's up, Dougie? Doug's here. We're going to meet Doug, too, in a few weeks. It's literally down to a few weeks. I mean, eight weeks, something like that. Not bad. Monterey, Molly, everybody's here. That was the other name that I haven't seen here in a while. Disney Master Chief. Sam, what's going on? It was such a pleasure meeting him a couple of trips ago. Ooh, this jumped. Wow. I'm sorry. I promise I'll get through this chat and we'll actually talk about something. I'm just trying to be polite. Be polite,
Jeff
Carlos.
says he gets you and Leanne mixed up all the time.
He gets me. Yeah. Nathan Rita, welcome in. Hi Zip. I am good. Thanks. Zip's here. Zippity. Oh, Zippity Dude Doug. When I hear Zip, I think it's the other guy. Do Philly crew. What's going on, Ron and Meredith? All right, Carlos, it's Meredith. Ron and Ronnie are at his game. I didn't get home time for the game. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Just tell Ron to go live on FaceTime or something. You can watch it that way. But I hope that everybody's doing well there. Autocorrect is my friend, right? Don't insult Leanne, Suzanne says. Well, I'm not, but you know Leanne too. You've kind of know Leanne. Casey's Corner, what's going on? Well, I have missed a lot. I'm sorry if I missed a lot. I want to scroll down at the bottom. If I missed you, just say again. Murph, get to meet Murph. We're hoping to meet Murph. Murph, I think, leaves nothing wrong with a light filter. Light filter? Just a little bit. Murph leaves Disney, I think, the day after we arrive, or the day we arrive. So we're gonna try to finagle something so we get to meet Murph in person. But Murph, because he's up in this area too, he can drive by, honk the horn, and we'll say, I get Leanne and Carlos mixed up all the time. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Jeff. Sure. Contessa, right? Welcome in. Cherie, welcome in, Surfer Girl. 27 my backyard science. Thank you,
Carlos. Leanne doesn't know what we're talking about. She had to step out of the chat, so she's just come back in the chat, and she has no idea what we've said about it.
I'm gonna scroll all the way down. Okay, I missed something. Patient, just call me now. My name is Tony Around. Leanne, I was just saying that you're like the female version of me. Me and you are like. I can't even cross my fingers without.
He meant it in a complimentary way.
I did. We can hang out, Leanne, and throw some shade around if you get what I mean. I don't want to get too details because maybe not everybody knows the real Leanne. I don't know. But everybody that knows the real Carlos now knows the real Leanne. My backyard science, welcome. And I look forward to meeting you. I've spent a lot of time where I've moved from, both grandparents and both. Oh, yes, Stu Philly Crew and Jeff C. Oh, Stu Philly Crew hasn't met Jeff C yet either. Ron and Meredith. Maybe because Jeff C, we've made Jeff C and I, we're not getting into details, but Jeff C and I made a deal. The deal is, if anybody doesn't know, Jeff C has been going through a rough patch medical wise, and you guys, if you watch my Lego streams, you'll know what I'm talking about. But finally, prayers were answered. He has received a new liver. I know I can talk about this because he has given me permission. He has received a new liver. I believe as of today, he's still in the hospital, working some things out. He wants to go home, but like I told him in many texts, calm your behind down. You're good where you are. That's where you want to be. And Leanne's a nurse. She'll tell you that's where you want to be. Home will always be there. So, and his wife and his kids. So, but when you get home, we made a deal. He needs to get healthy enough to make the track to Disney Springs. We're not going to go into the parks with Jeff C because he needs to take it easy for a while. But we're going to have dinner. So do Philly Crew, when Jeff C's down, to come say hello to us. And maybe that's the time we, get everything together. Jeff or Carlos will need to send you a picture of my custom Patriots golf cart. Yes, Jeff C's got a custom Patriots golf cart. Blessings. Jeff C went home last night. So that is awesome news. Again, I forgot to text you back. So I know he had something about Monday. Today's Monday. Today's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday today.
Wow, I am a day behind. This is why I'm all screwed up. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so you did go home yesterday as planned. Awesome, Jeff. More prayers answered. Jeff went home. Where are we eating? We're in. Do Philly Crew. Stick around. You might hear the list. You might, because we're already, I don't know how many minutes in, and we haven't, I feel like Jeff, we haven't done crap yet. No, and Murph, like I was saying, we're going to get to meet Murph. There's a lot of people going to meet. But yeah, I got through the chat. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I felt like, dad builds all of a sudden, but without the waving, thankfully. Jeff C, it's been about a week get back to doing those sit-ups, right? That's what I told Jeff C. The man is a New Englander. I get it. You're Floridian because you live down here, but it's like the Do Philly Crew. You're really not. You are a New Englander. It's like Barry. Barry moved here in 2003. Theme Park Baza. But I'm sure to his British friends, you're still a Brit. You got both American papers and whatever, but you're a Brit. You'll always be a New Englander, Jeff C. You'll always be one of us. So yeah, you should be doing laps right now, not sitting in a hospital bed or something. Come on, man, get. You're embarrassing the New Englanders. You sent me the picture of the war wound. I was telling Marco off stream of the picture. But again, I don't know what I was doing, but I forgot to text you back. But thank you everyone for being here. That was a fun stream. Bye.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. 17 minutes.
17 minutes in. That's freaking awesome. But no, we're here. We're going to talk Disney dining. Look, Suzanne, we have the same. This clipboard's been through a lot. You know, I write down the restaurants, what day. I don't know if you can see that. I don't want you to really see it, but, you know, we write down the day where we're going. I did everything in pencil, and Suzanne's like, why are you doing it in pencil? Who writes it in pencil? I do, because you can't really tell, but there's a lot of erasing there. You see erase marks? There's a lot of erasing. Some announcements were made, so we had to change parks, too. So that's why we do everything in pencil. That's why I do stuff in pencil, because you never know.
Couldn't you just do it couldn't you do it on computer on a spreadsheet, Carlos? Can't you move like into the 21st century and do it on a spreadsheet? And then if you need to change something, just delete it. Or is that too technical?
I can't get my computer to let me read a chat. I can't sit here get my mouse. So I'm finally catching up to Leanne saying, oh, look, I caught up. Thank you. And you want me to sit here and do a spreadsheet. Oh, I'm sorry. Marco's new to this channel, right, Marco? You're new to my, you know.
I bet Disney Dan's done a spreadsheet.
Yeah. I don't know. He's not here. He's supposed to be here. Oh, I'll be there, Carlos. We'll talk.
Oh, he'll be listening. He'll come on in a bit.
And that's why
reference what we just talked about.
We will be New Englanders for life. I just feel like I'm on vacation down here all the time. Right, Meredith? Right. That's what it is. Sit-ups will happen soon enough. Need my body back for sure. Jeff, I've seen pictures of you earlier. What body? Oh yeah, your body. Yes, your body. Now I know what we're talking about. No, you just got to get ready to go walk on those sandbars with the dogs and have like sharks swim around you. This guy is like, oh, let's come on. He wants me and Suzanne to come down and go on his boat. I don't do well on boats. That's the main reason why I won't go down. Well, go to where he is, where his boat is. That's the main reason. I don't do well on boats. But then he sends a video. Oh, this is great. And he's on a sandbar with sharks swimming around his feet. Yeah, let me show Suzanne this. Yeah, come on, Suzanne. We're going to go on a boat. And look, this is where Jeff's taking us. I'm not sure Carlos knows how to copy and paste. Never mind spreadsheet. I know how to copy and paste. Spreadsheet, no. I mean, I used to, Suzanne. When I used to run the Little League, I mean, we had to use spreadsheet, but I did everything on my phone. I want to do everything on my phone. I went in on that meeting, Leanne and Carlos. You know I have no filter as well. Oh, Meredith, yes. Ronnie, not so much, but Meredith, she is I didn't say anything. I did not say anything about Meredith. But yes, Meredith would do well with us. Yes. And you all know Suzanne, my saint of a wife. Party girl. So no, that's what, you know, I got my spreadsheet. See what you got me talking about? I got my list. Spreadsheet.
Your old school spreadsheet. Yeah.
I got pencil without an eraser. You know, look at that. There's no eraser on it. I've used it so much. Julie McConnell, welcome in. Are we talking food? We might eventually. We're only 20 minutes in. I'm very much looking forward to that, Jeff C. Yeah. Jeanette's in the house. Jeanette, Sebastian the Crab, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I love all you people. Thank you. 27 wonderful people. Again, not about numbers. Who cares? I just keep saying that because it's a habit. Look, it's down to 26. Where'd you go? Who left? Why? Not even close to being like that. But no, first we're going to touch on a couple of things because we're going to give Dan a couple more minutes to try to arrive. I keep seeing guests, and it keeps saying I have two guests, which is me, and I have my other thing on in case this stops working and Marco doesn't have to run the show alone. So I'm waiting. Once that turns to 3, that means Jeff or Dan is here. 4, the other 2, and if not, that's fine. Some news from today, some quick news from today, which I guess involves food. But more importantly, we're going to touch on a very sad note. It is a very sad note. And because Suzanne and I was just talking about Comic-Con is coming to our area. It always does in Rhode Island. And all the big Disney stars are coming this year. Jodie Benson, Paige O'Hara, the other, I forget his first name, but the other Benson that played Beast. There's a lot of them. The original Jasmine, the real Aladdin, all of them, all the characters are coming up. And I looked at Suzanne, I said, financial wise, I don't want, we can't go. I don't want to go. And again, this is nothing about, please. keep your money to yourself. But because of Disney being so close, if you've ever been to a Comic-Con, it's not like pay $20 and get in. It's $50 to get in, and every autograph is like $50. Every meet and greet is like $50. So it would be in the hundreds. We have a very good friend, a nice girl who goes to every one, and she gave me the heads up. She's like, Carlos, Suzanne, you guys are going to pay this. And I right away I says, no, or babe, we just can't do it. But I did tell her, I says, listen, we wanted to go personally for Beauty and the Beast, which was Pedro O'Hara and Benson. Not Jodie Benson, but the other Benson. And I looked at her and I says, listen, if Angela Lansbury comes, that might be what breaks the monkey's back there. It's like, all right, I'll throw the money because God, it was Mrs. Potts. If you haven't heard yet, if you've been under a rock, it was announced about a half hour ago. Well, no, we've been streaming for 22 minutes, so maybe an hour ago, that Angela Lansbury has passed away at the age of 96. A couple of weeks before 97th birthday. I might be off on a year there. 97 turned 98, or 96 turned 97. So rest in peace, Angela Lansbury. She is, and let's not forget Murder, She Wrote. She was a witch. She was the witch in, I can't remember, God, but she was in so many things. But yes, as a Disney freak, we know her as Mrs. Potts. So Mrs. Potts has passed. So, rest easy to her. But if she was healthy enough and coming, I don't know who Ayla is and saying, hi, Daddy. Is that my Michaela? I can't see the picture. And why would she change her name to Ayla? I don't know. Is that somebody else's daughter in the house saying, hey, Daddy? Or is she just like, hey, Daddy? I don't know. So, hey, welcome in, Ayla. Hey, Ayla. That ain't my other daughter because that's not what name she would use. So unless she changed that too. So I don't know. But bed knobs and broomsticks. Thank you, Julie McCown, for that. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Suzanne deleted that message. Thank you. Appreciate it, Suzanne. Good job modding. Thing is, my daughter's not even a mod, so I couldn't even tell if that was her or not. Surfbone John, what's going on? Alex Miller, a couple of people popping in here and there. A whole bunch of people left. I'm sorry. I'm just talking a lot and everybody's leaving. That's fine. That's okay. Amen. I tell people the time once in mass hole, always a mass hole. We just said mass hole. It's a thing from up here. And if you want to, go read it. It's in the chat. It's nothing, not a bad word. Well, I guess it is. But so she has passed. But on the news for today, price increase. There has been price increase everywhere. So I'm going to try to do this. I told Marco I have thoughts, but I'm going to keep thoughts to myself for now. Vocal thoughts. I want to say it that way. Be right back taking the dogs out. Okay, Leanne. Dogs got to go out. Dogs got to do their thing. Cynthia, welcome in. But prices have increased everywhere. Folks, keep in mind, prices have increased everywhere in everything. So it ain't just a Disney thing. Okay, I said that. But a lot of it was food. Yes, park tickets to a Disneyland. Genie Plus, which I will never pay for. So I don't care. It can go up to $50 a person. I don't give a crap. I'm not paying for it. Has gone up. But food prices have gone up across the board in Disney. So with that being said, will that make any changes to restaurants that Suzanne and I might go to? Will that bring changes to quick service that we'll eat at? How much we drink, how much we eat? Well, we don't really drink like alcohol, but no. For me, my own opinion, no, because I'm on vacation. I'm here to spend money. If I didn't have the money to go on vacation, I wouldn't go. So that being said, but I didn't make a list. I don't even have it up. If Marco wants to bring it up, that's fine, because his computer is so much better than mine, but he doesn't have to. Suzanne's packing ham sandwiches. Well, then, Suzanne, you're staying home with my sister because that's what she used to do. See it on Bloom is what's going on. That'll never happen. I know she's joking because that'll never happen for us. But Marco, all folks are here tonight. Yes. But yeah, a lot of prices went up. Quarter here, 50 cents here, $1 there. Does it make a difference by the end of your trip? No, it really doesn't, folks. It really doesn't. I don't even feel it. I just swipe the card and swipe the magic band, and it is what it is. But we could talk about a couple of things. Water went up 25 cents. Dan, I waited as long as I could for you to get here to say it, but a bottle of water went from $3.50 to $3.75.
Yeah.
I'm with Dan. Dan has done many rants. We are the rant twins. We like to rant. Dan doesn't go full force like I do, where people really stop liking me. That's okay. Don't mind one bit. But Dan rants about bottled water. I agree. I have learned to agree with Dan a few trips ago. Buy a thermal bottle. Get your free water.
Yeah.
Get your free water. Start your day at the resort in the morning. Fill it up there with a whole bunch of ice and some water. If you buy the correct bottle, and I highly recommend Under Armour just like all my clothes, I highly recommend their thermal bottles as well. Buy a thermal bottle, fill it up in the morning. You can go ask at any kiosk for cups of water, fill it up. It'll last you all day, and you're not paying. I mean, think about it, Mark. $3.75 in Florida. You, Mark, and all the Brits love to come in the summer because school's out. It's a summer thing for you guys. Let's agree on that a little bit. From let's say May to September is the high end.
May to kind of end of August. Yeah.
High end for the UK folks to come over. So 4 bottles of water a day, maybe 3 to 4.
Yeah.
So yeah,
per person as well. If there's a family of 4, it adds up, doesn't it?
So it does add up. So I agree. Don't buy bottled water. Don't ever buy bottled water. It's free. Will they ever charge and say, no, we can't give you that? You never know. But Jeff has showed us, who is my partner channel. I haven't said that in a while. Hey, my partner channel. I'm sorry. I'm not as good as Jeff at that anymore. But Jeff, This Our Dreams is my partner channel. So is Pete McDevitt, who was probably ninja watching, waiting for me something to slip out of my mouth so we can record it. But Pete, we have plenty of Jeff the other day. You need to go back and get a whole bunch. Something about his head being somewhere. But will they ever charge for water? It's possible. But Jeff has showed us there's fill-up stations everywhere now. They have them. Shoot, we're at our local casino now doesn't give us free water like they used to anymore. They literally put those fill-up stations. You just bring a cup or a bottle next to it, and it fills it up for you. So you can get water everywhere. Fill up, everywhere but Contemporary or Poly. Oh, I didn't know about the Poly one. Contemporary, I agree 100 million %. The water there was awful. I couldn't put enough lemon in there to make it taste better. I bring my own water, $5.99 a case. John, so do I. John, so do we. We bring a case of water from home. I like our local, right here. Look, it's called Arcadia. It's Stop and Shop. It's right there. Meredith knows what that is. It's our local grocery store. And even this has gone up. The case of 35 has gone up to you're paying a lot more than me, John. $5.99 for a case of 40. Yeah, I was like $5.69 for a case of 35. So that's not bad for your paying. But we bring a case down. I start in the morning with my ice, and I fill up one bottle, whole bunch of ice in one bottle, and it'll last me for a while. And me and Ethan share bottles, so because I'm the one that's got to carry everything, so I don't want that many bottles like that. So we share a bottle, and it lasts us a long time. We can bring you a case of water collars. No, Jeff, you know how I travel with the car and luggage rack. We bring Bill Steffen, welcome in, asking how the baby is. Bill, baby is doing well. I know you're asking Marco how his baby is. Baby's doing well. But no, I bring my own case of water, and it lasts us the whole trip. It does. Because
does Disney impose a limit on the size of bottle you could actually take into a bottle? I mean, could you take a great big kind of 2-liter bottle of water in, or would they just say?
I've never seen somebody be told you can't bring this in here, but I have never seen anybody walk in with a gallon of water either.
Yeah. It'd be an interesting video. A YouTuber, Disney streamer should try that one day. Just go in with different size bottles and see what the biggest size bottle of water you're allowed to take into Disney parks.
Jeff, get on that. Jeff, get on that. Do it live. Or Meredith, if you want to put out a video, let's see Ronnie get thrown out of a park or something for walking in with a gallon of water. No, it's an honest question. I have never seen it, so I wouldn't know. But
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I know they still allow like small coolers and stuff.
Yeah.
And now they sell in the bag that has the cooler pouch on the bottom, the 50th anniversary bag. Suzanne's dying to get that bag. No, because now you're just going to want to put bottles in there, and it's going to be heavier on me. So no. So Michaela doesn't have to sit in a weird position in a car, and she's not so cranky. Oh, it's going to be a cranky ride this year because it is so small, the vehicle now, Jeff. Wait until you see this little thing. Meredith and Ron have seen it. It's tiny. Jeff, It's tinier than your car because you and Meredith have the same vehicle. It's tinier than that. I hate it. I like it. It's a nice car. I hate it. I hate something else. Park Harpers, what's going on? What is going on? Welcome in. And the great Marco. Yes, great Marco is here. Yeah, she's cranky no matter what. She could hit the lottery and she'd be one cranky little girl. We get water from our local BJ's. You know BJ's down there, Jeff? I've brought up BJ's before. Everybody in Florida was like, what is a BJ's? I didn't know you guys had BJ's. I know we have them up here. But yeah, a case of photo bottle. Yeah, it's about 50 cents a bottle. You are correct. Up here as well. But yeah, we bring out water. So get a thermal bottle. Don't pay for water. We had just spent 7 minutes on water. Dan's not here. Holy crap.
We will get around to talking about food. We spoke about drinks so far.
Yeah. So only one drink. I read that Dole Whip went up 75 cents.
No.
Oh no. What are we gonna do?
No.
I don't like them, so I don't care. But
you don't like Dole Whip?
No, not. I love pineapple, but not a fan of Dole Whip.
The pineapple upside down donut and Dole Whip isn't amazing. A little horror.
Cynthia says they have BJ's too. Yeah, I thought I got into a big thing one day. It's like everybody's like, "What's BJ's?" It's a wholesale. It's like a Sam's Club. It's a local Sam's Club. Oh, there is one in Claremont. Oh, cool. All right, it's nice to know if we ever move down there that we have at least a BJ's we can go to. But yeah, welcome in everybody that's popping in now. So yeah, Dole Whip went up. There's one in Sarasota too. Huh. Okay. Yeah, and it was Jeff too. He's like, we don't even know what BJ's is. There is none down here. Okay, well, Jeff, you were wrong. I manage a movie theater. Had to tell people they could bring an outside drink. Oh, how that they could? They could bring in outside drink. I can't imagine being a cast member having to stop guests from bringing. I think you meant to say couldn't. Yeah, movie theaters, you're not allowed to bring one. Suzanne, we sneak in water too. There's no way I'm paying $7 for a cup of soda or water. But Leanne, we are the most excited to see you. Don't tell Cynthia I'm sorry though. Oh, that's right. You guys are all going to be together. Yes, that's right. That's coming up. But Dole Whip went up. And I was skimming through the Disney food blog, and prices just went up. 25 cents here, 50 cents there. Little things like that. The biggest things I saw were some of the food went up $1, some of the quick service. But one that caught my eye, only because we have it, on the list that we're going to go there and enjoy it, is Boma breakfast went from $29 an adult to $35. $6 jump. We also saw that, and this is how, you go on social media, you follow all these pages. I'm not saying I know everything because I don't, but I know a lot. A lot of people know a lot. And people were going crazy because Cape May Cafe's breakfast went from $25 to $45. Oh my God, it's the end of the world. It went up $20. And then you have the smart people in there telling them, well, that was COVID prices. The characters are back now, and it's a buffet again. This is a regular price. I'm sorry, $45 for breakfast. And Jeff, you were just there. If you were here, I would ask you, I'd look down like this because maybe you'd be down below or something. Or I don't know. But Jeff just went, and I'm not sure what he pays. I have a new button for you. Oh, so yeah, Jeff's just talking about his buttons. Buttons. Who's got the buttons? He finally ordered buttons. Hey, Dennis, I'll see what's going on. But yes, it's $45. It's still a great price for breakfast buffet, I think. So is Boma at $35. So Boma went up to $35. I'm not changing that because it's $6. Yeah, 6 times 4 because Ethan is an adult now. Actually, no, he still orders from the kid. Yeah, Mikhail is an adult, even though she doesn't eat. She eats like a kid but pays adult. Yeah, it's an extra $18 plus. I think the kids' price went up. So it's an extra $20 to eat. Because of $20, I'm not going to cancel Boma. It ain't going to happen. So
this is it. It's like you said, you're on vacation, aren't you? You're not paying those prices every day. You're on vacation.
Right. What did they say? Carbs don't matter. Or weight, whatever they say, weight don't matter in Disney. Yeah, I mean, there's money. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. Don't. Ethan is an adult for buffet. No, he's not. No, he's not. It's under 12, under 11. or even under 10. He's only 10, so I'm not worried. Wait, he's 10? He's 11. He's 10? He's yelling at me. Yes, he is. Well, trust me, I'm going to lie. He's only 9. They can bring up the magic bands as long as they want. Calories don't count. Thank you, Suzanne. Calories don't count. Eats like a bird. She does eat like a bird. She eats like a canary, but she orders food like she's a seagull. Does that make any sense? That doesn't make sense. You see seagulls eat, they'll eat anything. She'll order food like a seagull, like, I want to eat all of this. And then like a canary, I'll take the seed and I'm done. I'm happy. I'm full. Up to 9, Suzanne says, yeah, okay, we're going to lie. We're going to lie like you wouldn't believe. Wait until we go to Ohana again. And I bring food from downstairs. We're taking 13 of us in January 24. We're only eating out twice when we're there. Those marks are going to be over 1,500 a pop. It might. It depends where you're going, but it might. Yeah, but calories don't count. And to me, money doesn't count. Again, and I'll save this for maybe a video I'd like to put out. If you can't afford to go to Disney, don't go. If you can't afford, go. But know you're going to spend money. Don't go on a social media and be like, oh, it's outrage. There goes all the, Chapek's wallet. No, stop. Hey, are we going to blame Chapek now because I just paid? And some of you know what I do for a living. It involves food and, whatever it is. I just paid $138 for 30 dozen of eggs. You guys do the math. For us, that's a lot because we were paying 60-something, 70-something just weeks ago. So everything goes up. And eventually it'll come down. I'm not saying Disney are going to drop their prices because they don't do that. It's not that type of business. But
Disney can set a price and know that people will pay it. That's the thing. Disney know they can get away with charging whatever. Yep. It's like when they did all the lightsabers and the BB-8 and build your own stuff like that. I mean, the price they were charging for those. People were saying, well, that's extortion. People still bought them.
Yes.
And Disney know that. Disney know that there are people there that are willing to pay whatever prices they charge for whatever they want.
Yeah. And again, you want to change your vacation? All right. So don't do as many sit-downs. Do more quick service. Oh, my quick service went up too. Come on. Stop complaining about 25 cents, 50 cents per. All right. Family of 4. So your lunch just went up $1. Send me your PayPal. I'll send you the damn $1. I mean, that's what bothers me. It's just the people going crazy. They just want to be heard. They're on social media. They're on YouTube. There's some people on here that they just want to, be heard. Stop. I mean, if it's really, hey, all right, $6. Yes, Bumble went up $6. It's a big hike. $6 is a big hike. Even for us, it's $20. But all right, that's a justified complaint. But you're complaining because I go to Sleepy Hollow now and my chicken and waffle went up 25 cents. Suzanne, that's it. I'm not having my chicken and waffle. Don't do things like that. Suzanne could pass for Cynthia. Yes. Boma's probably
the alternative, Carlos, something we have over here in the UK is shrinkflation, where they keep the price the same, but they change the size of everything. They downsize things. So your chicken and waffle would be the same price as it always has been, but smaller.
I'm glad you brought that up. Brings me to the next cycle. There was some photos pasted on social media of some plates at some restaurants. And this will bring me to Jeff because Jeff was at one a few weeks ago. That Disney is shrinking sizes. A pizza. Oh God, what restaurant was it at? Shoot. But a pizza, the new chef was told to shrink the pizza from a 10-inch to like an 8-inch or something like that. So it is a smaller pizza and you're paying the same price. Actually, you're paying more now because the price went up. Jeff was at Rosencrown. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. The Irish one in Disney Springs. It's skipping my mind right now. Raglan Road. I'm like, I was there 2 or 3 times already. Raglan Road. He ordered the worth the weight beef sandwich. You guys have seen me post pictures of it. When we went solo with Barry during when we went with Gonzo and Chris, it was a big sandwich. Jeff ordered the same thing. It was half the size. I told Jeff, I'm like, you had to order the kids one or something because there's no way in hell that was a sandwich. I guess it is. It's the new size. I won't be going back for that. I'm sorry. I don't mind paying the money, but the food needs to be worth it. Now, you're going to shrink size? No, then I won't be going back for it. So, yes, if they took the chicken and waffle and actually cut the waffle in half and be like, all right, now this is a chicken waffle, I'd probably be like, yeah, no, and I'm still paying $13 for it. No, that ain't happening. I'm sorry, I'm missing so much chat. I'm trying to see it as it scrolls, but it's moving nicely today. Thank you for that. For the 26 people that are here, you guys are keeping the chat going. Boma's probably the most bang for your buck. Yes, I totally agree. We haven't eaten too much in the parks, a little here and there. We don't have nowhere now, so we eat. We don't have to now, so we eat before or after. Makes sense, Meredith. Now that you live down there, there's no need to be always eating at the park. And save your money for another bag or another Meredith's always buying the thing, so that hasn't stopped. Meredith has no. We'd love to try Boma one of these days. This Sardrine says park hoppers. Oh my God, those that want to be heard. Yeah, I'll say it. Piss Jay off like crazy. Thank you, Leanne. Like I said, we're brother and sister when it comes to don't eat colors. I need a new launch flight. Yeah, exactly. Disney Master Chief saying hi to. So you guys are regular road bar in line for the cookies. Say to the park hoppers, Jeff, you're welcome to join. Mike Wazowski, what's going on? Kay will be. Hello, Catherine. Welcome in. That's Catherine. If anybody hasn't put two and two together, she still has her wonderful picture up. So Mike Wazowski's here from Chicago. Suzanne just said, what did Suzanne just say? Got to cut back something. Hold on. It just jumped on me. I missed it. What did I miss? Got cut back somewhere, park. Oh, yeah. No. She likes her bags. I like my food. I don't cut back on food. Disney Massachusetts, I was Raglan Road last night, and I just ate at Rose and Crown. Disney Master Chief, did you notice the size of your plates? Did they shrink? I'm just wondering if you noticed anything like that, because Jeff did with the sandwich. So I don't eat anyone, right? All right, so that's it for news. I've given Dan enough time. Jeff might not be coming on, but that's all right. But he's still in the chat having fun. No, I still buy stuff, just not as much, except the Epcot's 40th, right?
Talking of which,
how did you end up with that already? Jesus.
And the Figment is.
Wow, I didn't ask. I didn't buy or ask for that Figment. I figured it'd be a lot. I didn't ask for anything. Again, we have friends that help us down there. Now we have more friends that help us down there. But I didn't see anything that jumped at me. The bag was nice. The launch fly was nice. I asked for coffee mug. There was no coffee mugs, so I said I don't need anything. And I figured a lot of stuff will be down there in December. I don't see them. And Jeff showed us that a week later. There was lounge flies everywhere. There was those stuffies everywhere. But I do need one of those 40th anniversary. I'd like to get one in December if it's still there. But wow, where'd you find that Figment ears?
So they were on Shop Disney on the UK side, which is unusual because they never have any.
Brits get everything.
Stuff. Yeah, well, they never have any Figment. It's the first time we've ever seen Figment merch on Shop Disney in the UK. And my wife loves Figment, so we thought, quick, let's get one. So we got a little Epcot 40th Figment for Naomi, and Beth got the ears. So
I like the ears.
Yeah.
I don't know if Shop Disney likes those ears. Huh. I don't know if she likes those ears, but then again, I buy ears because I like them too, just to hang them on a wall. So much dust. Everything's collecting dust. I was telling the park hoppers because park hoppers are kind of new to me, like I'm new to them. But I was telling them how, and a lot of people in this chat know we buy everything. We buy everything. So, but they're all dust collectors because we just buy them and hang them up. Even the lounge flies. The lounge flies, they look so pretty up there. That one I think has a spider on it. No, I'm joking. But Tina McNeil.
And that, folks, is why the shelf in the background is sagging a little.
Yes. Can't you tell the shelf it's so heavy? The phone's crooked too. Marco said, "Oh look, your shelf's hanging." That's not because it's hanging weird. It's my phone sitting on this. Whatever. Jeff, see, this is why you like him on, huh? Sam says, "I noticed they took the chicken donut off the menu. I don't remember even the chicken donut. Haven't had it, but the shepherd's pie seemed the same size and to die for." Well, the shepherd pie was always small because I had that the first time we were there. That I've gone to Raglan Road. To die for is for me. Sam, we are all, we all have our own opinion. To me, was good. To die for, no, but it was good, but very small that I ended up finishing Barry's sandwich because I was still hungry. So, and that's how I fell in love with Worth the Wait sandwich. 30 days for Leanne. You and Suzanne are fantastic Disney collection. Hashtag goals. I might start selling park hoppers. So Eric, Monica, you might be my first phone call. He said I don't own any of the collection. He is me. I mean, you ask for things, and I'm the one that sends the PayPal's and does the purchases, and even there, it's like, Carlos, pull out the card. We're buying this. Okay, so I'm paying for it. But no, Marco, any fireworks in the backyard? We'll touch on that right now, real quick. Marco, any fireworks coming up in the back garden?
Yes, November the 5th. In a few weeks' time, there's going to be some more fireworks live in my backyard. On my channel.
Jeff's backstage. Hey, I didn't notice you. Add to stream because I got to do everything on the phone.
What the heck?
You weren't there now.
I've been back there for half an hour.
No, you haven't. I keep looking over there for numbers. It gives me numbers.
I couldn't text you. You have your text silent. You have your phone silent.
Oh, I know, but he can text. He can message. I mean, he can chat with Cynthia for like a half hour about
I'm looking forward to seeing Cynthia. Don't tell Cy and Leanne.
Don't tell Leanne inside there. Have you ever met Cy yet?
No.
No, you haven't met Cy yet?
I've never met Cy.
But you're looking forward to Cynthia, who you met already.
I'm just joking.
Why would you? No, we've all met. No, we haven't met.
Everybody knows Leanne gives the best hugs. Cynthia's fun.
I need to meet Leanne and Jay because, like I said, they are. I mean, I got to meet a lot of people. That sounded so bad. Cynthia too. I actually asked Cynthia how close she lives to 95. I would stop to give a hug, but she lives a little further away, and I would never tell her to make that drive just for a 2-minute hug. But Leanne is my Leanne. I have spoken to Leanne, and let me tell you, the first time she started talking to me, and I'm like, yes, I can swear too. But Leanne's great, and Jay's awesome. Jeff is not looking forward to seeing me. No, Tina, it's because you're always at Shula's. I mean, he's not a Shula's fan. You keep going to Shula's. You gotta.
It's not that I don't like Shula's. It's not my preferred place of eating.
If you want good water, we go to Bear and Bull. Because Ed went again, and he said the water's still good. That's 2 bad experiences at Bear and Bull for Ed and Heather.
Well, did he go back?
Isn't that what he said on your stream? Because he said the water is still good.
No, he said he was going to try to go back.
I heard that he went and the water is still good because I guess the food's.
So Ed and Heather went to Skipper Canteen because that's their go-to in Magic Kingdom.
That's their go-to, yes.
And they had a horrible experience the other day when they went there. Well, I should let Ed and Heather tell you.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Oh, I got to ask him about it. Have you ever been to Skipper Canteen? I don't think you have, right?
Yes, I've been there.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I thought there was this park restaurant you said you haven't been to yet.
Which park restaurant?
Yeah, there's a park. Because I remember you saying it. I'm sure. Oh, whatever. We're gonna get off track. But there's one. I think I remember you saying, but I thought that was it. No. Okay. Disney Master Chief says, I'm going to Raglan Road again when we come in December. Sorry, we love that place. I love the Worth the Wait sandwich, Sam. Don't get me wrong. I mean, again, I've been 3 times now because I liked it the first time. I'm just saying the shepherd pie to me wasn't to die for, but that sandwich is, as long as it's not shrunk again. But Raglan Road's a great restaurant. It really is. Sam, when are you coming in December? Because that's when we're there. I think you're right before us. I think you leave before us, Sam. But throw some dates out there if you want to. Throw some dates. But Jeff, what's going on, buddy? Glad you're here because you're the specialist. Because you have been to all these restaurants recently. No, you haven't.
Angela didn't let me shave, so that's why I look.
Well, you're letting all the hair grow out. I can see it under the hat.
Does that look better? No, that's worse. Oh,
wow, that's even worse. I embarrass myself when I do this. I send Jeff the text, like, I'm always texting Jeff. But actually, to be honest with you, I think I text Angela a lot more. But I send the invite to Jeff, but it's always open to everybody, to you and Angela. And the kids too, if they want to come on, but whatever. I'm not a fan of Skipper Canteen, neat ambience, but food was lacking, says Leanne. I'm not always at Shula's. I spent a day at Epcot with them once. It's all like struggle.
Everybody just Tina with Shula's.
Oh, darn it, Sam. You leave the day we arrive. We get to the 15th. Actually, we leave here the 14th. I'll have to try that sandwich, Carlos. Jeff will tell you. Granted, it was small, the last one he had, but the taste of that sandwich worth the wait at Raglan Road. I put it as and I've had a lot of sandwiches because I eat a lot of, I've eaten a lot of quick service and whatnot. It is probably the best sandwich on property, I think. Just my opinion. Kate's asking everybody. But all right, so we've Jeff, what do you think about prices going up since you're late to the game?
It's life, right? I mean, what am I? Why complain about it? It's going to happen.
It's going to, right?
Yeah.
All right. You're all right paying $6 more for Boma?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Just to let Angela find out. Because she's going to cut you right out and be like, no,
she's in the dark about everything. Don't worry.
She may be in the high 20s now. What would high 20s? Well, oh, ranking. Yeah, Michaela's ranked pretty low on Jeff's list. But yeah, she's the one. You tell Ethan, oh, you're dying to see Jeff, and he still goes, Jeff who?
Are you serious?
No, he forgets everybody. It's not just you. Trust me.
Oh, Ethan's
like, oh, Butt Jeff. Yeah, we're gonna see Butt Jeff. That's his nickname. If anybody doesn't realize, it was something about a game they were playing online. But no, I'm joking. He knows who Jeff is. Jesus, I'm joking. Suzanne's already yelling at me. Stop it! All right.
Our butts were so sweaty, we were leaving butt marks all over the seats. That's what we were.
No, I thought it started at the house. Wasn't that your name on Roblox or something?
No. Oh, that's right. It was GUT.
It started at the house.
Yeah. That's right.
Yes, I am a liar. Suzanne says I'm such a liar. Yes, that's what I am. I am such a liar. Mike, I don't know if APs are going away forever, but I know we've been going 53 minutes already, and I definitely won't go past 6. So yes, butt marks. Yeah, they were leaving butt marks on the ground after certain rides. So Disney dining. We enjoyed what we did last year. I'm going to touch on this real quick. Suzanne and I last year, we had to sit down at every day. Every day we had to sit down. And what we found out for ourselves last year was we actually saved money doing one sit down per day. And I'm going to tell you why. We ate so well at those sit downs. Either they were breakfast or lunch that we didn't want anything for dinner. Or we controlled ourselves before dinner. So because you're paying more money, we wanted to make sure we got our money's worth for dinner. So we came to realize that. And I think Suzanne will say this the best is we didn't feel heavy after eating you think you would, but you didn't feel heavy. You didn't feel like tired from eating so much, from eating a table service over a quick service. And Suzanne's favorite thing about saying it is in quick service, we were always hungry. When we were doing, I'm saying in years past, you would eat a quick service for lunch. You already look at, let's say 4:30, you're like, all right, what's for dinner? Because I'm hungry. And last year doing table service, we weren't. So we're going to do this again this year. We're going to do a table service every day. Well, we plan on doing a table service every day. Last year, I put a budget out there of $3,000 for meals. It's the same budget this year, even though prices went up. And I didn't even spend close to that. I have the figures on my phone. I should have realized I should have brought out what I spent. But we're going to start off Brown Derby. We're going to go back to the Brown Derby. We're going to start off with that restaurant. And I'm just going in order by days we're at parks. So you guys can figure out what parks we're going to. Great Calls table service is the way it is. I think so. Brown Derby. Suzanne wants to go to the lounge. She wants to go wait in line for the lounge. She wants to go fast past the lounge. I enjoy sitting inside. Marco, have you ever been to the Brown Derby?
No, it's one of
when you were here. No. Inside is very nice. I put out a video of our meal there. Jeff, I know, has been. It's very nice inside. We've never eaten outside, but the price is the same. So to me, I might as well go sit. It is December. Am I going to need air conditioning? I don't know. But if that's the case, excuse me, I'd rather just sit inside. Even though I like to people watch, but I just rather sit inside. Suzanne wants her Cobb salad, which was really good. I enjoyed it. Not that I'd go running for, but it was really good. I might even have it this year. I might have it for myself because they did away with the burger at the Brown Derby. Jeff, have you been recently to the Brown Derby? And I mean recently, let's say in the last 3 months. Every time I throw something out here, let's say 3 months.
It's probably been about 5 months, 4 or 5 months.
Has it been? I know you guys were planning on going during the live stream. I saw that. It's like, all right, we're gonna end the stream and go to Brown Derby. Has it been 5 months already? Wow.
Probably.
Has anything changed, let's say in the last year at the Brown Derby that I should be worried about?
I'm not aware of. I always get the Cobb salad. I like sitting outside. By the way, hi Marco. I didn't say.
Hello, hi Jim.
I like sitting outside so you can like throw rolls at people that walk by. Other than that, I mean, I love sitting outside. If there's a nice breeze coming through and you're in the shade, sitting outside is the way to go. I love it sitting outside there.
And this is why I have Jeffrey on, because again, you know, we all have our different ideas and thoughts of restaurants and where to sit, what to eat, whatever. But and Jeff knows he's not only my partner channel, he is like a brother to me. I take all of his advice like hard. You know, I listen and be like, all right, so Jeff pretty much just changed my mind. So Suzanne at 11 o'clock, we're gonna run to sit outside at the lounge. See, this has just been me thinking about sitting inside because it is December. So let's say we're going for lunch. So let's say December around 12 o'clock. It should be a nice day, even if it's in the 60s. That to me, you know, that's still going to be a nice day because I'll probably be leaving 20s and 30s up here. So, yeah, more than likely we're going to go sit at the lounge then. Honestly, we've only been once a couple of months ago, and it was very disappointing, but hopefully delicious when you guys go. Park Hoppers, what did you have? Throw it in the chat. What did you have? And throw a quick, you know, thing out there why it was disappointing. Feel free. I'll read it because I want to know. We've only been once, Suzanne and I, and fell in love with it. I had the burger at the time. It's not in the menu anymore. And I ranked that burger number one in the park for me. And I've had many burgers in the park. I thought that was the best burger on property. Jeff is probably going to disagree because he's had different restaurants that we've had, but
Steakhouse 71 burger.
You put that over the Brown Derby burger from a year ago with that. Oh no, you're right. It is Steakhouse 71 that has the little pork belly on it. You're right.
Yeah.
But see, I found I had that. Well, I had some of it. Suzanne ordered that. We're gonna get to that one in a second too. But all right. But either way, they don't have it anymore. So I'm looking at maybe the sliders. Oh, I'm just gonna have the salad myself. I'm thinking of having the salad myself because it was good and it's filling.
It's filling. It is. It's filling. If you sit outside, you can get a lunch portion of the Cobb salad. You don't have to get the big one. You can get a smaller portion.
Who does that?
Well, if you wanted to get something else, because I'm telling you what.
Good point.
We got a scallop appetizer. Angela and I, last time we went, best scallops I've ever had. Best scallops I've ever had.
Oh, Jeff just made this price go up even more because Suzanne loves scallops.
I'm not kidding. These they just slid right down your throat. They were amazing. They weren't like grainy, like salt, like sandy. Yeah. Sometimes you have. They were
joy. I did have to finish Suzanne's salad last time we went inside, but now scallops. Oh, jeez. And yes, you know, Jeff trumps everything Suzanne says to me, even though she's my wife. And Eric and Monica says the food and cast members were disappointing. Cobb salads were tiny and sad. See, we're hearing portions are shrinking, so I'm hoping that's not true. And I'm not calling you a liar, but I'm hoping that's not true, Eric and Monica. I hope not. Eric's glass was broken. Really? Yeah. See, we had a good trauma factor working, and we had a really good experience last time. So let's hope not. But yeah, we're going to start off with the Brown Derby. That's going to be on a Friday. As you could tell, we're going to Hollywood Studios, but some things might change. We had to change parks because something else, but we'll get into that at another stream. Magic Kingdom. We're going to Magic Kingdom the following day. And this is where I am torn. I'm not really torn. AGC Magic TV. Amy, welcome in. Okay, I do have to bring good base scallops now. Murph, you could bring down for Jeff some nice base scallops. But I'm torn because of a couple of things. Suzanne wants to try Crystal Palace. We grandparents want to do, if anybody doesn't know, my oldest child and my granddaughter is coming with us, and his girlfriend, the baby's mother, my daughter-in-law, whatever you want to call her. They're coming with us. Her first trip, the girl's first trips. My son hasn't been since he was 11. I don't want to say they're on their own, but they're on their own. I'm not paying for it. Wow, I just realized how dark it is in here. Hold on. Not see if that light helps a little bit. When I mean they're on their own, shoot, the kid makes more money than me. But, I'm not paying for this whole trip, food-wise or anything, for everybody. And they know that. So it's hard to say, let's go here. They're on every reservation. And we've told them, you decide if you want to go, look at the menu, look at the price, come with us, don't come with us. It's not a big deal. We're still going, so I don't lose any money from them coming off the reservation. But we want to do a character dining for the baby. Even though we're going to go wait in lines and take pictures, but we can all agree a character dining is nice when they come, especially now when they come to the table, take pictures with you, interact. So we want to do one. Suzanne brought up Crystal Palace. One, because none of us have ever been. Two, Jeff just went. Great review, great food. We saw the video. We saw Suzanne liked what she saw. And then we noticed the price. I don't know. And again, you're on vacation, but I'm not backtracking anything. I still look at prices and be like, do I want to pay $50-something to go eat at Crystal Palace? Jeff, do I want to pay $50-something to go to eat at Crystal Palace?
Here's my thought. So when the characters weren't there, it was a great deal, great meal. You're paying for the characters, so
correct.
You're going to get some great memories. You're going to get some great photo shoots if you go there. Do you want to pay that much for Winnie the Pooh and Tigger and Eeyore and Piglet? I mean, the food there was spot on. I mean, we've been there. We've been to Crystal Palace 3 times in the past 2 months. It's good. The food there is good. It's not good for your waistline, but it's good.
Mark, have you been to Crystal Palace?
No, again, like you say, it's one of those ones that's kind of on my list because obviously the next time we go, we're going to have Naomi. And so she's going to want to do
Naomi will be a lot older too. Yeah,
that's right. So I can see us doing character dining somewhere. Crystal Palace, yeah, is one of the ones that's potential. Yeah.
And let me throw this out there real quick. My granddaughter, we're like Marco, Naomi's will be, I'm not throwing any dates out there, but let's say Naomi would be 3 or 4 by the time you guys come back here. My granddaughter's only 15 months. So it's not like she's going to be running to the cat. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different.
Yeah.
Like when Ethan was first trip was 3, Michaela was 2.5. It's a lot different when they're walking and throwing out baby words and, communicating a little bit to a 15-month-old. So that comes into play too. So and this is where I get into that decision. Do I want to pay $50-something? Again, am I going to pay for everybody? I might, but do I want to, let's just say it's even us 4. Do I want to pay, $50-something for the 3 adults plus Ethan, like Suzanne said, is now an adult, 2 at the, buffet. You're looking over $200-something. Is it worth it? That's what I'm concerned with. Is that one worth it? Let me put it that way. Because there is other character dining. Is that one worth it? But now like I said, I'm torn because, and I have 2 restaurants down for that day. And I bring this up to Jeff because again, he's been recently just food. Forget about the characters. It's a difference of, let's say, $15, I believe, but Liberty Tree, which we enjoyed, we've been once. It was such a great meal. To Crystal Palace food-wise. I know it's completely different because, you have Thanksgiving dinner and then you have everything else. But now, I'm asking for both your opinions. Mark, I don't even know if you've been to Liberty Tree.
Nope.
Mark's here for Jeff C. By the way. We know why Mark is here. But I don't know. I'm torn. Do I? And there's other restaurants. All like, do I want to leave the park and go to a resort? That's a whole different thing. But right now, I have 2 restaurants down for that Saturday, and that is Crystal Palace and Liberty Tree. And I don't know which one to go with. We haven't fully decided. I have 6 days. Well, we can always make changes, but we can't because, and I'm going to say this, I always make reservations for large parties because we do invite friends who are there if they want to join us. So I do need to make these, because once I delete a reservation for 16, it's hard to get another one for 16 people past the 60-day mark. So yes, decisions need to be made now so I can make these reservations on Sunday. So real quick, I'm asking Jeff, because he's been recently, food-wise, $50 for Crystal Palace, or 55, or 40, whatever it was, 39, I think it was, $40. Let's say 40 for Liberty Tree. Just food.
Okay. So I'm going to say Crystal Palace, because, you know, if this would have been old Crystal Palace, I'd say the food's really not that great. They really up their quality of their food there at Crystal Palace. Now, I'd say Crystal Palace because there's more of a variety too. At Liberty Tree, you know what you're getting. You're getting the turkey, right. You're getting the pork, you're getting the roast, you're getting the gravy, the potatoes, blah blah blah. But they have a great variety at Crystal Palace too. So I mean, if somebody
saw it on your stream,
if somebody just wants salad, I mean, there's like there's 3 different salads there they can choose from if they're vegetarian, you know. So.
All right, Jeff says Crystal Palace. Suzanne, because Jeff does not trump Suzanne, will probably make the final decision. Carlos, you ever tried Chula's? I have not. Trauma Factor, I have not tried Chula's. I don't think, if I ever went on a solo trip with Suzanne again, in which we do plan, I would probably try Chula's. But with kids, I mean, we don't mind leaving the kids behind. They are older now. I have not tried Chula's. Heard good things from Tina, and only Tina. That's the only person we've heard good things from. But I have not. Suzanne, we should all meet up at KMA Cafe for breakfast one day. Excuse me. We are there. Doug, Doug's going to join us whenever Doug wants for a meal. I'm not allowed to. Yeah, Suzanne's not allowed to steak restaurants. I don't even know why I didn't think of that. When you order well done hockey puck, you don't bring it to Shoeless. But nope. And I saw Paul Coppers. I'm sorry. I saw what you wrote. Your bad experience. And yeah, I hope as well. Like you said, it's just a glitch. Tina Marie, welcome in. I don't know if we're gonna get done by 6. We're gonna hope we get done by 6. We're gonna go. Mike Cabral, my cousin's here. Cousin Mike. He's not my cousin. Suzanne's cousin. He's nobody's cousin, but he's Portuguese. He is a Cabral. So are we. So yeah, he's family. Simply do. Suzanne says, Doug, I mentioned Kate May for breakfast, but his issue is his son and family getting there on time for Disney transportation. There is that. There's a lot of factors. I love that my family is all going. But they're at Pop. We're at, DVC. I have my car. They don't. There is just so much. I know my son gets up as early as I do for work, so I know he can get up and get going. I don't know how she is. They like to feed the baby at certain times. That there is just so much crap that goes into this trip. Oh my God. We were going to treat Jeff and Angela at the California Grill until we learned Jeff put ketchup on his steak. Jeff, see, I do not put ketchup on my steak. I do not put ketchup on my steak. Eggs and fries, yes. I do it on eggs. Steak, no. Call us up for the babysit Serenity with Suzanne while your son and his partner take Ethan to the parks and take the baby to Crystal Palace. Hey, Dennis. Wow. Dennis threw a good one out there just now, Suzanne. Think about it. But no, and we will. They're not watching. We might offer. No, we probably will offer if they want to go with Disney Springs by themselves or whatever. We'll keep the baby. The baby, she's a great baby, so we don't mind. She'll be, unless she turns into Michaela with my sister watching her, and Michaela cried for 2 hours straight while Suzanne and I went and have dinner. I literally, my sister lies, but I believe that one, because when we got Michaela, we could see it in her face that she had been crying for 2 hours straight. Amanda Olaf, welcome in. All right, so we got like 5 days to go, but we'll get through this. Next restaurant, I'm not even going to mention parks, but Suzanne wants to go back to Steakhouse 71 for the burger. Jeff had just said it's his number one burger on property for him. I enjoyed it. I had a couple of bites. I had the steak sandwich. They called it prime rib sandwich. It really wasn't. It was. I buy better meat for my business than what they used for that steak sandwich. I will probably have the burger myself because it was that good. I put it number 2 after the Brown Derby. But so yeah, we're gonna go back to Steakhouse 71. Jeff's excited too because that one he can go to.
Wah, wah, wah.
We're not. I'm not allowed to discuss that anymore on stream. We have no car seat for the baby. Shoot, that's right, Suzanne. Good point. That kind of saves us, I guess, too. But, so we don't have
You can get the burger for dinner.
Oh,
You can. You can get the burger for dinner, but you have to get fries with it.
And what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
So, well, we wanted to get the we did get the burger for dinner, but they said that's what they told us because it's from you can only order the burger over at the bar after a certain time.
Yeah.
But if you do order the bar at the restaurant, it just comes from their menu and they just serve it with the fries. So you have to get it as is. You can't make any changes to it.
Murph says minivans have car seats. Murph, I love your brother, but I am not renting a car when I have mine there. So no, that will never happen. Don't need to babysit. I don't need to babysit. Yes, Meredith, they made ketchup for Jeff. She says it was Toledo or Topolino's, one or the other.
Toledo.
Yes,
it was Toledo.
Gigi, welcome in. So that's going to make Suzanne want to make a change because we had discussed about moving Steakhouse to a dinner. Again, a lot of changes with the parks, and I'll get into that after. Somebody asked about me streaming in the morning. We're going to save that for another stream. Make sure you tune in. We'll answer that later on. And Jeff's going to get excited for this one, even though Angela's texting him. Let's go. We got to go. Or it's Meredith sending him something weird. Or it's Pete. It's got to be Pete.
No.
Okay. No, I don't care. So I made this change, which was weird. We're going to go to El Forno because of this guy's high review too. I am not a big Italian restaurant person. I am not. I'm not. I hate Olive Garden. I've heard bad thing about Tony's. I'm just not an Italian food. Granted, they have a steak on the menu, so I might be okay. But I've heard so much about this Trattoria El Forno place from this guy and a few other people that we're going to go. We're going to go and try El Forno. And Jeff is going to praise it like you wouldn't believe.
It's up there, top 5 for me.
Really?
They have a great breakfast, great dinner. I don't even know what to say. The noodles there, I mean, they make everything fresh. Everything's from scratch. They make their own sauce. They make their own noodles. Breakfast is wonderful. Just I don't know.
Tina says Olive Garden. Yeah, Olive Garden is not Italian food. I don't even think was it even open, Mark, the last time you were here? Because that restaurant's somewhat new, isn't it?
I don't think it was.
No, it's been there a while.
Well, Mark hasn't been here in what, 3 years now?
2019 was when it was last.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's been there.
Has it? Yeah, maybe. But I'm assuming Mark's laying back now because Mark's like, I've never been to any of these restaurants. I'm here for Jeff C. And no.
No, I'm taking all this in because next time I go, I know what restaurants to go to.
Right. Tina Marie's place says she's hungry now. Everybody's hungry now. I'm hungry.
That is at the boardwalk, Tina. It is at the boardwalk.
Yes. Jeanette says, I love Trattoria El Forno, although we were there for brunch, not dinner. I wish they brought back brunch at Trails End because I'd go for that. Yes, it's at the boardwalk. That day too, Suzanne and Michaela. Suzanne now for 2 years have been doing a mother-daughter breakfast, and literally it's just them two.
Nice.
Because we were there with my in-laws, and she told her own mother, "No, you're not going. It's just me and Michaela." They're going back to Ale and Compass. They love that place. We went with Jeff and Angela and the kids that one time. I found it okay. You know, I had an omelet. It was all right. But isn't it buffet now for breakfast?
No.
But there is a buffet there for breakfast. Like you can have. I could swear it was even on your stream that you guys were going to go. You were all waiting. I came. Yeah.
Cape
No.
Cape May, there's a buffet.
No, I know I said that, but no, you guys were at the beach club, and you guys were waiting for somebody because you're going to have breakfast at Ale and Compass because you ended the stream early. And there's buffet now at Ale and Compass. It might not be the only thing I'm saying, but you can order a buffet at Ale and Compass.
Mm.
I need to check it. I swear. I could swear. Okay, well, either way. Mark, Ale and Compass? No?
Nope.
Nope. We might get, I don't know if we're going to get to one. I don't know if we'll get to one that he's been at, but next day, we'll be at Animal Kingdom, which I don't even want to go. I saw something about a buffet at Ale and Compass. Yeah, like a small one. I know we've seen it, Suzanne. We're going to Boma breakfast.
Oh. What'd you say? I'm sorry. I was reading comments.
I said the next day we're going to Boma breakfast.
That's a good one.
Yeah, another one that Jeff's making a list of which ones he can go to. Boma breakfast we're going to go before we go to Animal Kingdom. We went last year. I agree with Jeff. Best breakfast on property. Buffet anyways buffet. I am so looking forward to it again. Going to do Cape May Cafe on the 19th for breakfast. Anyone want to go? Says Doug. What is the 19th? That's a Monday. No, that's the day Suzanne. Doug, maybe. Maybe I might be alone with Ethan. Suzanne, that's the day she's doing mother and daughter at the Allen Cup. Wow, how weird would that work out? Doug, we will talk. We will definitely talk. And Jeff will talk too. We're going to bring everybody. But we're doing Boma.
The thing about Cape May though is if you're on property and you don't have a car, it's not easy to get to that place if you're going there. So.
I am making Suzanne knows I am making her reservations for 7:30 because I'd like to get to the parks. So so Doug, we'll talk. I don't know what time you're making reservations, but how weird is that? I'll go with Ethan and we'll do a character breakfast with Ethan. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk. There's a lot of talking to do from now until then. But Boma breakfast, and that night I wish Dan was here. Dan is not here, but it's on his. Actually, we can't talk about that. Never mind. Let's just say that night we're meeting up with Dan, Jeff.
Who's Dan?
Yeah, that too. I don't know who Dan is.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind. Love Boma breakfast. We always do that. What does he say? We always do that every last day morning. We've always wanted to do a breakfast on our last day, but we don't. Jeff, see, I'm out, guys. My wife is making me lay down in a ton of pain at the moment for surgery. Excellent seeing everyone. Marco, always seeing you and love the positive energy. Thanks, Jeff, buddy. Love you,
Jeff. Get well soon, Jeff.
I'll make sure to text you back. And Jeff, we're going to be doing a Lego. We're going to finish this Lego build in the next couple of days, probably Thursday. I'll jump back on. We'll do Lego. I got a lot to do tomorrow still. I guess Jeff can come too, says Doug, I guess. So yeah, take care, Jeff. Take care of yourself. I'm glad he's home. He needs to get healthy because he needs to come. He's hearing all these meals. He's got to pick one of these because that's the deal. We're gonna have dinner together. So that's one of them. But yeah, that night, Jeff, we're meeting with Dan. You know what I'm talking about. We're meeting with Dan, so that's that night. So that's why we figured we'd do a big breakfast.
Are you talking to me? Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you did.
Are you talking to me about this?
Yeah, I am talking to you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, we'll talk off stream.
Okay.
Believe it or not, the next day, I don't have a reservation. I don't know. I've erased, thank God for pencil erasers. I've erased so much that I have nothing there. I don't even know what it was supposed to be there. But the last meal, we're going to end. There's only one meal left that I have listed. We're going back to Ohana. We're going to end with Ohana. We loved doing that last year. It was very sad to say goodbye to everybody, but you got to do it every trip. So we're going to end it with Ohana. It's going to be a little smaller this year than last year, people wise. But that is the one meal that I have told my kid that we Jesus, that we're paying for. We're treating treating the family to Wednesday was Garden Grill. Yeah, but then they changed the menu. That's right. I don't want that. No. Have you noticed they changed the menu at Garden Grill, Jeff?
I have not noticed.
Yeah, it's barbecue chicken now.
Oh.
Some kind of pork, and that's it. And
Really?
the sides. Yeah, they changed a lot. Tina says bad memories for Ohana. Never been there. Well, not since it was called Ohana, says Jeanette. Really? We loved it last year. We had a big hangout with a whole bunch of people. Doreen was there, Cody, his family, Jeff, Angela, Donna. There was a lot of us, but we're treating my son, his family. We told him we're taking care of this one that night, last night, because Ohana is family. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And that's it. And like I said, a lot of changes can be made. I had to make changes because Candlelight Processional was announced. The readers were announced. I want to watch that in person again. I love that orchestra. I want to see that in person. So we had to make changes because Neil Patrick Harris is a reader while we're there. And once I saw that, we're like, all right, changes need to be made. That also being said, there is not the dining plan, but the, Jeff, what's it called again? The dining package.
Dining package.
You pick a restaurant and you get, up close seating. But I noticed with all of those packages, each meal is basically $25 more than what you would normally spend. Again, when it comes down to money, do I want to pay $100 more just to guarantee a seat to see Neil Patrick Harris or wait in line for 2 hours? I don't know. I haven't decided that yet, but we'll see. But a lot is missing from this. Like I said, Via Napoli, we're not doing this year. We're not doing. I don't know. We got to figure out a character. Are we going to do a character? And like I said, a lot will consist of my son saying, "Yeah, Dad, we'll we want to eat there. We'll pay for it or whatever." Because again, yes, we have a budget, but I am not. That was the deal with them. You're coming, that's fine, but Dad's not paying for everything. We'll take care of a lot while we're down here, but not everything. Get the dining package, though. You'll regret not doing it because you may not get a seat. I mean, I'll get a seat. There's 3 readings. I'll get a seat. Again, Tina, do I want to? But I'll wait. Somebody's going to wait 2 hours in line. I don't know. 2 hours. How much time is in between each reading, Jeff? Do you remember?
We're gonna have to wait till the times come out, once they publish the times.
Yeah. So I mean,
half an hour maybe.
Yeah. I don't know if it's worth spending the money to get a guaranteed seat, but we'll see. Lots can change. Yeah, there's a lot more coming up with this trip. You all know I do these house streams for now and whatnot, and we'll talk about not as much as we used to, but there is 2 months until the trip, so a couple more streams. We'll go over some other stuff we have planned to do down there. I know somebody asked about me streaming. We'll talk about that in a future date. I did have a big channel announcement. I'm actually going to save that for another stream. This was about food. That's about something else. So we'll save that for the next stream, whenever that will be. This stream, like Disney, because I got some Lego streams that I got to finish up. So we'll do that. The 3, I thought there were only 2 readings. I thought there was 3. Is there only 2?
I think
there's 3. Could have sworn there's 3.
And the dining package is available at Coral Reef, Carlos. Just so you know.
And why would I do that?
I don't know.
Just because
Nobody should ever do Coral Reef dining package.
Just because one person ranks it number 1.
Except Tina.
We all have to go. We all have
Tina
to
holds it in high regards.
Just because Tina Marie ranks it number 1 in all of Disney Worlds, we need to go. Yes, Regal Eagle's on the list. The list is out. You can go book it already, but just like any dining booking, you need to wait for the 60 days. So I can book it on Sunday if I want. Amy and Regal Eagle is on the list, but this is what I mean. For Regal Eagle, it's $40. Am I going to pay $40 for Ethan to not eat? Because Ethan really doesn't eat anything at Regal Eagle. So, yeah, Dad Bills, welcome in. I know you were Ninja listening. I love Regal Eagle as well, but it's $25 more than what you would normally pay. Like, you would spend $15 on a barbecue plate or a burger, whatever. Another good place for burger. Do you want to pay another $25 just to get a good seat? I would do Beer Garden. Beer Garden is $70, $72, $73, whatever it is, which is $25 more than what the normal price is. You know, that's the other thing. You need to justify that money being spent. So, Regal Eagle, yeah, would be the one we picked, of course. One, because it's the cheapest, and Suzanne doesn't eat Beer Garden or anything. But yeah, more streams coming up. I know we're already past the 6 o'clock mark. Other people will be coming live soon. Jeff will be live Thursday. He's got Epic Live on Thursday at Epic. Is it at Disney Springs?
How'd you say that without grimacing?
How did I say it without grimacing?
Yeah.
Because I promised to behave. Didn't I promise you I wouldn't trash them? Listen, we'll touch on that real quick right now. I've said it before. The band is good. I don't think the three singers together work. But yes, after seeing, I guess he is the star of the band. I already forgot his name. What's his name again? Omar. After seeing Omar on
The Voice.
Oh my God, the Voice on the TV show, he sounded great. I text you right away. He sounded great. He really did. So
I'm just jagging you.
I know you're jagging. Stop upon no, because no. I crack jokes about Epic. There's another good friend of yours, really good friend who's surfing right now, who does the same thing. So we both have the same agreement on that. But yes, I don't think they sound great together. But the guy, after seeing him on The Voice, yes, the kid can sing, man. I mean, he's a man. He's 37 years old. The man can sing. I agree. I admit that now. But you want me to say it a different way? Freaking Jeff's at Epic Live again. I guess I ain't watching anything Thursday. I'll go watch something else. M80's up at it. Tell me about it, Amy.
They're more entertaining. They're definitely more entertaining.
Yeah. That build is heading down soon, but I think. All right, that all being said, I need to make dinner still. I already started. It was a grilled cheese, tomato soup kind of day. Tomato soup is done. I made that before stream. Grilled cheese, cold, is not that good. Thanks for popping in. And like I said, we'll be live a couple more times. Main date to remember is this guy, Park Hoppers. You need to subscribe. I'm sure you're not yet, but you should be, to that guy right there. The guy with the nice, that guy. He doesn't hide it. Jeff hides it. This guy doesn't hide the nice boldness. November 5th is his big day. Bonfire night. Google it if you want to know what bonfire night is. It's not like what we have here. We have bonfires here, but it's not that. The man spent thousands. We saw it on Facebook. Beth texted me the receipt. Thousands and thousands of dollars. Even he was worried on that picture that they took of him because he's like, oh, I didn't tell Beth yet. So you need to go see him. And like I said, this guy down here, live Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. Anything after Epic Live would be great. But see you in the next week. Yeah, thanks, Glenn. Besides that, everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. It's only Tuesday. Oh, my God. We have a wedding Saturday. Yes, speaking of dancing. When the hat's coming out, Suzanne doesn't want me to wear the hat, but the hat has been requested. So we'll be wearing the hat. No, it's not. Like she's screaming already. Bye, everyone. See you later. Mark, Jeff, thanks for joining me. Dan, thanks for coming again and talking about food that we're going to have on this party together, on this trip together. You